Hey guys, good afternoon. This is Jerry from 4M Driving School. Today we're gonna tackle about yung scoring sheet ng road test. Kung paano ba gine-grade yung mga students. How they fail, how they gonna pass. So I'm gonna explain everything. So sa screen makikita nyo yung form na mock test form. Similar siya sa ginagamit ng ICBC here in BC for road test as scoring sheet. So ito yung parang report mo pagtapos ng exam. So dito mo makikita kung pasa ka or you failed or you passed. So they have date, of course. They're gonna enter your driver license number, your informations, and you're gonna have your signature. And then, so first thing you're gonna see is if you fail or pass. So kapag if it's pass, they're gonna put a X here, and if it's fail, same thing. They're gonna put X and the reason why you fail. Okay. Pag pass, they usually put good feedback here in the notes, or on the front say just said good job. Okay. And sometimes there's cross the skills. So if you just a minimal skills error that not preventing you from driving, then you still able to pass the exam. And then when it's failed, they're gonna put a reason. So I have four various reasons here: skills, dangerous act, and violation. So I'm gonna explain these three. Skills. What skills? Skills is the way how you drive. Okay. Usually it's how you turn. Okay, that's one of the skills. And then how you accelerate, how you brake. Um, if you do shoulder check, if you do 360, if you're consistent of doing this or doing that. Okay, that's the skills. Then dangerous act. Usually it's as the word itself, dangerous. So this is the thing that when you drive, you do something that's you might get hit, or you might hit someone, or you might hit other cars. It's like you might get end up in an car accident, okay, or you might hit someone, pedestrians, dog. So that's the dangerous act. And then violation. This is like ticketing offense. It's like speeding, speeding the red light, rolling stop, right turn or no right turn, left turn or no left turn. That's the violations. Anything that you might get ticketed offense. So that's violations. When they put others, they're gonna put here what's the reasons why you fail. And next one is just test feedback. Okay. If you're good in shoulder check, they're gonna cross here as well. Then they're gonna put notes here, good in shoulder check. And if you're not doing shoulder check or you're inconsistent doing it, they're still gonna cross this, and then they're gonna put here that your shoulder check is not consistent or you miss some shoulder check. Scan. If you scan the intersections, usually if you're going straight, you still have to look on your left and your right while the car is moving, and then you go proceed. Mirror check. They're gonna check if you check your rear view mirrors, side view mirrors. Okay. For the rear view mirrors, usually every 5 seconds you have to look for the rear view mirrors. Every time you brake, make sure you look at the rear view mirrors to see if the car is slowing down for you as well. And then side mirror, make sure you do check your side mirror when you're doing a lane change, when you do pull away, when you're doing a pull over, and you have to do a mirror check. And then for the shoulder check, you do it every time you do a lane change, right or left, and also when you turns, right or left. You still have to do shoulder check. 360 check. This is when you do 360 check. This is the time when you do reverse when you're backing up. So you can watch YouTube how to do a 360 check, but that's when you're doing a reverse. Same thing as backing. They're similar for 360 check. Backing is like backing along the curve, so it has to be like straight. You're not gonna hit the curve when you're backing up for certain distance. And then hazard perceptions. This is they grade you if you can identify what's hazard on the streets or what's hazard on the road. They're gonna ask you, like example, they're gonna ask the examiner gonna ask you like, give me five hazards in this area, so you have to answer them. Like example, the weather conditions, the road condition, if it's wet or dry, if it's raining, if it's too sunny, if it's there's snow, and then if there's pedestrians, and if there's a car parked on the side that might still a driver, and then when they open the door you might get hit them, or they're not gonna see you so they're gonna hit you. So that's the hazard perceptions. And then others, then they're gonna write it down here in the notes. So what's the reason for observations? And next, for space margins, lane positions, it's when you're driving on the road, make sure you're in the middle on your lane. You're not supposed to hit a solid line, or you're eating too much space. So make sure you keep your lane position in the middle. And what's next here? And lane positions also consider as when you're doing a left turns and right turns. Follow distance. What's your distance between the cars when it's moving? So follow distance usually is 2 seconds and 3 seconds when it's bus or truck. And then stopping position, make sure you don't overstep when you're stopping positions. Make sure there's you do not block the pedestrians. Make sure they have space. Okay, that's for the stopping positions. Gap. Gap is the distance when the car when it's not moving, especially if it's traffic. What's your gap? And also when you're parking, what's your gap? The car in front of you. And then block the crosswalk. Make sure you do not block the crosswalk. So make sure you go on the stopping positions first. Okay. So when you block the crosswalk, of course, you might gonna end up failing your exam. Turn positions. So you have to know your turn positions. When you're in the right turn, make sure you always almost close to the right. So when you turn, you're not gonna go to the other second lane. You have to go to your first lane on the right. Same thing as left turn. Make sure you establish in the middle when it's green. Okay. Make sure don't too much forward, or else the other car will not gonna go able to turn left. Make sure you have a clear visions when you do your turn, and make sure you're gonna end up on the first lane on the left when you turn left. So that's the turn positions. Occupied crosswalk, similar to block the crosswalk, but this one is just like you overstep on your stopping positions, not totally block the crosswalk. Maneuver location, this is parking, like parallel parking and pullover. Make sure when you park there's no fire hydrant. Make sure there's no driveway. Make sure there's no sign prohibited that you cannot park there. So that's the maneuver location. So you have to pick a safe and legal location to park. Road position in a parking lot. Make sure your car is straight or in the center. Okay. Same thing as parking margins. Make sure you have enough space for both left and right, so other cars can go out or you can go out as well. Railroad is a trail for a train. Make sure if you see a railroad, go check your stopping positions. Next category is speed. Okay, speed maintenance. If you overspeed, if it's say 15, you go 51, 52, 53, 55, or more than that, then you're gonna fail. Okay, even 51, you might end up failing if it's especially if it's school zone or playground. Has to be 30. And if you're lower above 50, let's say the speed limit is 50 and you're driving like 40, 35, 45, you're still gonna end up fail because you're too slow. You're impeding the traffic. The traffic flow has to be 50, not 45. Especially when the road is not busy, so you have to keep up your pace to get 50. But if it's too crowded, then yes, you can slow down, especially in the residentials. And then rolling stop. This is the common reason to get fail. So people think that they already full stop, but they're not. They're just slowing down, and when they see it's clear, then they proceed. So to prevent this, you have to make sure it's totally zero, that your car already stopped moving. Check your speedometer. Amber light or yellow light. So this is the for the road test. Treat this as a red light. When you see an amber light, make sure you stop. If not, then you're gonna fail. Accelerations. Um, Acceleration is for your gas or pedal. Make sure you got a smooth accelerations. And then for the brake, make sure you have a smooth brake. You're not doing a hard brake. They're gonna get score for that as well. Parking brake, if you're engaging them when you park, and also you disengage the parking brake when you pull away or when you start to go. Covers brake. This is when you're driving and you see a pedestrian, so that you're not sure that they're gonna cross or what, then you have to cover the brake. So in case they decided to cross, you're ready to stop, so you're not gonna able to hit them. Then other same thing, they're gonna put here on notes. What's the other? Or here on the top. Next category, steering. Hand position. They're gonna look for your hand positions. Okay. And I have a steering here. For hand position, they grade you as well for the hand positions or general steering. So I have a steering here. Okay, usually the recommended is 9.3. I also recommend 9.3 for driving. So I think this is o'clock. Okay, so this is 9 o'clock. This is my 3 o'clock. So that's your hands always there. And then you don't do what do you call it, 11 and 1. Okay, some people do 11 and 1. So when they're tired, they go up here. See? So this is when you get hit and airbag. So when the airbag shows up, then they're gonna hit your arms and then they're gonna hit your face, go to your face. So your arms may get damaged or broken, and your face as well. So always your hands outside the wheels. Weight transfer. So when you turn, usually when you turn, has to be just the car only turn, not your body. So when you turn right, so your body still stays straight, not like this. Okay, that's the weight transfer. General steering is how you steer, how you steer the steering wheel. So when you do a right turn, some people put their arms under here, usually. Okay, because this is turned with this. So that's the general steering. Has to be outside as well. As always, outside. Next is, let's go down here, communications. Make sure you use your signals when you turn left, when you turn right, when you lane change to right, when you lane change to left. So make sure you use your signals. Timing, make sure your signals is not too early or not too late. Cancel, this is common for the lane change. Make sure when you signals to the right, once you're on this right lane already, just make sure you cancel your signals. Sometimes they auto cancel, but usually mostly it's not. But when you do a right turn, so it's a full turn for a right, and then it's gonna cancel itself. But if not, just make sure you cancel them. Okay, next, parking maneuver. So they're gonna grade you how you park for a parallel parking. If you do a shoulder check, if you do 360 check, whatever steps on the parallel parking, make sure you do it. Same thing with reverse. They're gonna grade you how you park in reverse, how you park in pullover, how you park in pull away, how you park, how you do 3-point turns. Okay, how do you do stall parking, which is the front parking. So this is how you grade. So this is how you pass. And here there's some sketch on the ICBC form. There's another page that they can draw. So here I just put it here so I can see it right away. So like example, you do a wide turn and a left turn, and then they're gonna just draw their they're just gonna draw in the sketch how you do it, so they have a proof of evidence and also a reminder for you that hey, this is what you did. Okay guys, so this is how they score your score sheets on how you drive, if you're gonna fail or pass. If you guys have any questions, just comment below. If I missed something, just let me know. The key to pass the exam is consistency, confidence, awareness, and plan ahead. And make sure you know all the signs. Okay guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and hopefully it helps you to pass your upcoming exam. Or if it's gonna be your second try, third try, just keep trying until you pass. You got it. Okay, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you. Bye bye.